All right. When the Federal Reserve Chairman acknowledges that this inflation thing isn't transitory, well, I think we've kind of gotten past the point that it is. So that reality hitting home today for the markets, even though Brent North Sea crude right now, which is their oil, so to speak, just like our West Texas Intermediate here, prices are in and out of three-year highs regardless, whether you're talking the crude used over there or the crude largely used over here. A double whammy, and it's not easing up at all. Phil Flynn on what could be going on here and how long it's likely to last. Now, Phil, you had outlined all of this quite nicely, a few weeks back, saying this isn't like a parting phenomenon here. How do you feel now?
I think I think more people are realizing that it isn't a parting phenomenon. Even the Fed chairman and Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. I think we're starting to see the ramifications of underinvestment in the energy sector, taking it for granted, and a rush to get off fossil fuels with this so-called green energy transition without thinking about the consequences. And if you look at around the globe, we have an energy crisis right now. It's not going to happen next week. It's happening in places like China right now where they can't get enough coal, so they're using more natural gas. They're having rolling blackouts. It's spread to the UK where the wind isn't blowing and the windmills don't go, so they don't have energy, so they have to buy other forms of energy. Europe depends a lot on Russia for their fuels, and Russia's being stingy with fuels. And I'm afraid, Neil, that this could be coming attractions what we could see here in the United States if we don't get our act together right away.
You know, I always worry, I know history doesn't repeat itself, but sometimes it sure as heck rhymes, right? And I mean, and a lot of people raising stagflation again, prices running out of control, even as the economy slows, if not stops. That, of course, was the nightmare of the 1970s. Could something like that happen?
I think it is happening. That's the problem. And if you wanted to create stagflation, our friends down in Washington are doing exactly that. Hey, let's raise taxes, print money, and then, stall growth and put on a bunch of new regulations in one of our strongest industries, the energy sector, put on a carbon tax, put on drilling moratoriums. So what you're doing is you are raising prices and slowing growth. And that's how you create stagflation. And that uncertainty is really hitting America. Look at consumer confidence today, Neil. People are getting concerned about their finances. They're looking at what they have to pay at the gas pump every day. They look at what their heating bill is going to be this winter, and it's impacting the economy now.
It certainly is, my friend. But no one can say you didn't warn us about this phenomenon. All right, Phil Flynn on all of that.